Putin nightmare, worried Kremlin scrambles to cover up horrors of Ukraine war. Vladimir Putin's media allies are waging a war of their own, to suppress the truth about Russia's brutal invasion on Ukraine. But Dr. Precious Shaturjudi said despite a desperate propaganda push by state-controlled television channels and newspapers, harsh reality was starting to trickle through into the national consciousness. Dr. Shaturjudi, a lecturer in politics and international studies at the Open University, was speaking against a backdrop of relentless aerial bombardment of key cities including capital Kyiv and Kharkiv in the east. She said, although all the main state TV channels toe the Kremlin's line, the independent media, such as Echo of Moscow radio station and the newspaper Novaya Gazeta, have been openly very critical of what Russia's doing. There was even discussion of Putin as a war criminal. Together with Ilya Yablokov, Dr. Shaturjudi this year published a book entitled Russia Today and Conspiracy Theories, People, Power and Politics on RT. She said, although state TV is where most Russian people get their news, oppositional views have still been available via some independent news outlets that were still permitted to operate in Russia, including the famous Echo of Moscow radio station, and the newspaper Novaya Gazeta, whose editor-in-chief, Dmitry Muratov, won the Nobel Peace Prize last year. The Kremlin is clearly worried as we are now seeing a massive clampdown on those last vestiges of independent media in Russia. Russia's regulator has gone into overdrive. Echo of Moscow was just taken off the air and web news outlets have been forced to remove so-called false information, essentially stories that don't follow the Kremlin's line about its special operation. Novaya Gazeta ran a front page that starkly stated Russia is bombing Ukraine, which the Kremlin has been denying, and which would just seem inconceivable to most Russians. She added, at the start of the invasion there was a surprisingly large number of Russian celebrities stating their opposition to the war through social media posts. This included big-name comedians and singers who have made their careers appearing on state TV. There has been even more dissent coming through in Russia's international media operations, with numerous staff across its news agency and international web and broadcasting operations resigning in protest. Russia's state-funded domestic television services were essentially Kremlin mouthpieces, Dr. Shaturjudi stressed, dutifully parroting Putin's lies about neo-Nazis and sticking to the official line about a special operation to prevent genocide in Donbas. As demonstrated by the decision by the authorities to restrict access to the BBC's Russian service, it would be wrong to suggest the Russian people were getting an accurate picture of what was happening in Ukraine, Dr. Shaturjudi emphasized. She said, very many people in Russia have got active links to Ukraine, whether that's through friends or family members, and so they have access to first-hand accounts of what's going on via personal messaging apps. Thank you for watching our videos. Subscribe to our channel to get notifications when we post newest videos. Thank you and goodbye.